Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids. Both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. So we're in the week of June 19th, and I grabbed 2 sticker books. The flower sticker book that has multiple color groupings, and I went with this lighter pastel. The purple really drew me in, even though there's only one purple flower on all the pages, but I really liked that. And then I grabbed this Essential Quotes book and found some stickers that also go with that same color scheme. So there's 2 or 3 pages in here that go really well with the flowers stickers that I chose. And then I also grabbed these 2 washi tapes. I really like the purple, but I'm not sure if I really want a purple. So I think I'm going to start with this teal color instead. And it's just stripes, and it's really light, really fine, and I'm going to layer it over the black line up here. And you can still see the black line through, which I like that it still divides the page, but it brings a little bit of decoration into the page. I was on vacation last week, so I want to leave plenty of room for making plans this week. I know it's going to be a little hectic. Monday, we have a holiday at work, so I won't be working my regular job. I think I'll be helping a friend do some side work, and then hopefully catching up on my making all the plans work that I have to do. We are also still getting things done around the house. So again, I just need a lot of room to plan this week. I almost always start in the left sidebar, and I like to put my meal plans here. This week is not going to be any different. However, I wanted to use these curved boxes because I'm not really sure what else I'll use them for. So I did trim off one edge where it had a white line. It might be hard to see on the video, and then just overlapped them. And I know I have some words upside down, but I do have a plan for that. I am just using wax paper to help me line these stickers up better before I put them down on my page. But the top of this just says hello today. And again, I will just use this for meal plans, and then I will cover up the words on the bottom with a flower. And thankfully this flower kind of has that curve to the bottom, so it makes it look like the bottom is still curved without showing those words. And I like how it brings the blue all the way across the page with that washi tape. So the next thing I want to note is that my daughter is at camp this week. So I just want to block that off a little bit and be able to mark that she's there. Not that it's something that I necessarily have to do other than picking her up at the end, but in general, nothing extra that I have to do. But of course, I like to note my kids' plans in my planner as well. So I did find this like glittery line that I'll use. And later I do see a little bit more of this washi tape like sticker back in the back of the book. So it would have been nice to see that initially, but it's okay. I make this little piece work for the whole week. So I just tuck it under the circle so that I can extend it as much as possible. But during this week, she will be doing service projects throughout the community, and hopefully it does not bother her broken finger too much, but I'm sure that she will do as much as she can and still be very helpful to the projects. I will put continued or something like that on the smaller circle on Thursday. And I don't put any more boxes down for functionality. My son does have soccer practice 2 days, and my daughter will have another softball game. We're just not sure when. And I also scheduled a physical therapy appointment for my foot on Thursday, but I didn't know about that until after I had finished the spread. So I will go back and put a box in for that. And I will also put a box in for my daughter's softball game when I figure that out. But for now, this will be how it stays. Now I'm just going to put some lines in. I'm going to use those middle lines for my making all the plan stuff. I have been using it for like outside projects and things like that, but right now I'm waiting on quotes and things like that. So I don't really have much to do on the outside stuff until I get those quotes back. So I'll use making all the plans for those 3 little lines, other tasks for the bigger lines, and now I'm just looking for some other boxes or quotes or things to fill in space. I would like to use some space to write down work tasks because I know that there'll be a lot coming at me this week after being off for a week. So I will try to find something else to put in on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I also would like to incorporate a few more flowers and quotes and things like that. So I did originally grab this brighter sticker and I end up not really liking it, but I keep looking. I don't know. It just was really bright compared to everything else on the page. So I did pull it up and set it aside, and I ended up putting this take a breath in instead. And that way it will also give me a little bit of room if I want to write other plans for Monday. So I did put that in instead of the brighter color. And then I'm just flipping through trying to find a few other things that I'd like to incorporate. I did like this circle sticker that said bring on the week. I like to have multiple circles. If I have one, I try to balance them out across the page. And now I'm just flipping through the Colorful Boxes book, trying to find some boxes to put my work things on. And I'm just looking for maybe the bigger boxes in multiple colors that go with the color scheme that I already have going on. So I did find 4, and I decided to use a purple, 2 of the teal colors, and a pink. The 2 teals aren't exactly the same, but as long as they're not right next to each other, I think it'll be fine. I just, like I said, will spread them out a little bit. And I will put some of these down horizontally and some vertically. I don't plan on writing every single thing that I need to do for work, but if I get an email that comes in that asks me to do something that I can't get to right away, or if I know I have to go back and revisit something that I was making sure that it got done while I was on vacation, I will write those things down, but I won't write every single thing down that I need to do this week. It will just be too overwhelming. I will have a separate list, and I do have a separate list of all the running tasks that I have. This will just be, like I said, more of like the incoming tasks. If somebody emailed me on vacation that they need me to look at a contract, I can do that real quick, or any quick thing I will just take care of, but anything that needs to be done quickly but might take more than a few seconds to do, I will write those things down. Hopefully that was clear. I did also move that circle bring on the week sticker down into the corner, and I added that be bold sticker in the corner on the other side. I will also take this opportunity to cover up in the sidebar. What does it say? This week's list. Yeah, I covered that up. I don't love to see that, so I just put note to self there. And I also used this amazing sticker to cover up part of the weekend. I have plenty of lines on the weekend. I don't need a ton more space to write things. I know things will be going on. I know for sure we have some sort of camp wrap up. There will be a softball game, a soccer practice. Yeah, so there will be plenty of things going on in addition to just my normal routine weekend things that I will have to do. So I don't need a bunch more lines here. And again, I would like to spend some more time on my channel. If there are things that you would like to see, please leave me a comment down below. But I'm starting to get ideas of things that I would like to do that aren't just weekly and monthly spreads. I would like to talk about like how I make my dividers, how I decide what goes in my planner and what doesn't go in my planner, and just dig a little deeper than just these spread layouts. Although I love doing them, and honestly, I probably wouldn't use my planner very well if I didn't at least put lines in my planner. So it definitely helps me keep myself accountable and stay on track. But like I said, if you have ideas of things that you would like me to show you or more detail you'd like to see on my one planner, please let me know down below in the comments. And at this point, I am done with the functional part of the spread. I did take the backing of this page of the sticker sheet off so that it's easier for me to get stickers on and off, because at this point I am just playing around with where I want the florals to live. And this bright yellow, even though I do have a little bit of bright yellow on the page, I'm not sure it's going to work. So I do put that back and it is curling up here, but as soon as I have the book closed for a little bit, it will be fine. But I do want to bring in some more of those lighter colors. And even though this sheet has these big bright pink flowers on it, I do love the little daisies. So I did bring those in. And then this is my final spread for this week. I hope that everyone is having a great June, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!